everybody. Welcome to day 14 of our Mindfulness and Movement Challenge. We have one more week left. Hopefully you're getting into good routine and good habits. Today, let's just start with a new mantra. We're going to just think of inhaling when we inhale. So we want to sit up nice and tall. You can flip your palms or place them down, whichever's best for you. And just remember, in our mindfulness practice, we do this for 2 minutes, and we just want to really try to quiet our minds so that we're not letting our mind take over for the day. We do have control of our thoughts, and we have control of quieting our minds and our thoughts. So today we're just going to think of sitting up nice and tall. You're going to just gently close your eyes, and then on your inhale, I just want you to quietly say calm. So we're going to inhale calm today in our breath, and then exhale. When you exhale out, stress. So inhale, you want to inhale, breathe in calm. Think of breathing through your nose. Just think about we're here, we're now, in the moment. Right now in the moment, if you're on the mat, you're calm. Everything is fine. And then exhale. You're just going to let out any sort of stressful thoughts that you're holding on to. Just let them go. Inhale. Calm. Exhale. Letting go of stress. So we're going to just sit quietly for 2 minutes, and you want to repeat the mantra in your head as you're breathing. And if thoughts come in or stressful thoughts try to take over, just acknowledge them. Say thank you to them, and then just go back into your mantra and focusing on your breath, focusing on your body. Inhale and exhale. Now on your next inhale, you're going to just start to bring your awareness back into your body, feeling from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head and everything in between. So we're feeling our feet, our legs, our thighs, our hips, our trunk, our arms, fingers, shoulders, neck, chin, nose, eyes, right up to the crown of the head. And exhale, you're going to open your eyes. And hopefully if you're doing this every day, it's starting to become easier to sit quietly and not so uncomfortable, right? We just want to get used to doing that. Every day we should be sitting quietly with ourselves and just having some inner peace. Makes life a lot better. Okay, now let's start with our movement. Today we're going to focus a bit on our arms. So if you have weights, you can do some of these exercises with weights or without. So I'm just going to do them without, but you can always add weight if you like to have weights. So just going to start with our legs, our hips width apart, and we'll sit up nice and tall to inhale. Just start with a little stretching. Reach your arms out in front. Take a deep breath, exhale. Nod your chin round at the rib cage, and you're going to reach towards your toes. Inhale here, and then exhale, you're going to stack your spine up. So inhale, you're rounding forward, and exhale, you're rounding up. You want to visualize that you're rounding off of a wall. So as I'm going down, I'm going with my head, then my chest at the rib cage. Then I keep pulling my belly in, and then I round. When you're stretching forward, try to stretch out of your lower back and not just out of your arms. And then when you come up, you're stacking the lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, and head is last. So inhale, you scoop to go forward. Exhale to round it up. Shoulders in your back. Inhale, you're scooping to stretch forward. And then exhale to round it up. And then one more inhale, scoop forward. Place your hands down on your mat and just stay here flexing your feet for 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And again, if you're tight in your hamstrings, just bend your knees a little bit, because I want you to try to feel your low back stretch first, and then your hamstrings. And then one more here, inhale and then exhale. Walk your feet and legs together. We're going to bend our right knee and then place your right foot right by your left knee. And then we're going to just take a twist to our right. So you'll place your left elbow on your right knee, your arm behind your back. You're going to try to lift your chin and your chest, pulling your head back. And we're just gently pushing into our elbow into our leg to just get a nice twist through the waist. Inhale and exhale. Try as you're twisting to not move your hips, but move above your hips. Think more at the rib cage. Inhale and exhale, deep breath. So as you're exhaling, try to knit your ribs together and just feel your side stretch. And then one more inhale and exhale. Bring the right leg down, stretch your arms up and forward. Inhale and exhale, and one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Then we come up, take your left knee, bend it, keep your left foot by your right knee, and then you're going to take a twist to your left. So your right elbow goes on your left knee, your left hand is behind your back, and you're just rotating, inhaling and exhaling. Twisting and just feeling your waist. Try to twist your torso, not your hips. And inhale and exhale. And then one more breath, inhale and exhale. Good, you'll come back to the center, we'll reach the arms up, and then you're just gonna stretch forward for 2 deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling, and one more inhale and exhale. You're gonna come up, you're gonna reach your arms out in front with your palms flipped up. Just gonna scoop your belly to roll halfway back, looking towards your navel, and then up. So this is really to warm the lower belly muscles. You want to think of articulating first by squeezing the glutes, tucking the tail under, and then trying to get your back to be more of a rounded shape like a C, and not just hinging your head back. So you scoop, you look towards your navel, and then up. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. This time as you go back, you're going to stay there. We're going to open to the right for 10 and open. Now as you're opening, try not to just not move your chest and only move your arm. Move your chest and your ribs, then pull the belly in more as you get to the center. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, and then one more inhale and exhale. Now you stay here and you open to the left. Trying to keep the right arm really still as you open. Don't let it move with you. And then open your rib. Then your arm goes and then your head goes. Pulling the belly in the center. Pressing your feet down into the floor. Last 2. And then 1. Good. You'll come up. Stretch over the legs and then sit up. Take your hands behind your head. This time lift your breastbone. Inhale, you'll hinge back just a little. And then exhale, you come up. So as you're hinging back, you're trying not to let your feet lift at all. So if you only go back a couple of inches, that's fine. Sort of press your hip bones towards one another and keep your trunk or your breastbone really lifting up. You don't want it to round this time. Inhale back. Gaze starts to go up the wall as I hinge back. Pressing my feet into the floor. Last 2. Good, and then 1, hold here, reach your arms up over your head, and then bring the arms down and scoop all the way down into the floor. We're going to stretch our legs out, and here we're just going to start to warm up our arms, doing arm circles. You'll reach your arms up towards the ceiling and circle them around. It's inhale up, exhale them around. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath as you're bringing your arms overhead. Think about your rib cage staying knitted together. So as you bring your arms up, your back shouldn't be arching off of your floor. Stop at your hips, turn your palms out, and then press down. So inhale to open, exhale to press down. Feel your arm bone just circling in the shoulder socket, keeping it nice and loose. 2 more. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, and then last one here. We're going to bring the arms to the ceiling, palms face in, and we'll just start to do some scissors. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, we're just warming up the shoulders and the arms and just trying to get them nice and loose. If you tend to grip or hold tension in your shoulders, you just want to try to think of your shoulders relaxing and allowing the arms to move in the sockets. 1 more, and here. You'll stop, make a nice fist, and then inhale, you're going to tap your elbows and then stretch up. Inhale, tap, and up. So as you're bending your elbows, try to not let your arms go too wide or too low. Just let them go to 45 degrees and up. This, hopefully you feel a little stretch across your chest. 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to stay here. You're going to take your forearms to the floor like a goalpost. And then we're just going to stay here to stretch. We're going to bring our right leg up to tabletop and then our left leg to meet it. And then here we're just going to tap our right leg down and then our left leg. So now as you're doing this, you're really trying to pull your rib cage down and in. And if your hands are up towards the ceiling, you're just trying to get them to relax down onto the floor. So you should feel your abdomen here and then of course your shoulder stretching. Try to think of exhaling enough. That's pulling the bottom of your rib cage into the mat, and that really challenged the abdominals more. And 3 and 2 and 1. Great. Hug your knees into your chest, and then we're going to just take the knees, let them turn out so you get a nice hip inner thigh stretch. You'll reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, you'll open, and exhale to come back. So inhale, open, exhale up. So again, we're just stretching the chest, opening up our shoulders, nice deep breath, opening up our inner thighs. That can get really tight throughout the day. Inhale, exhale, and then 1 more here. Inhale and exhale. You're going to stretch both legs out, reach your arms back. Inhale your fingers to the ceiling, exhale chin to your chest, and then we're going to scoot to do our Pilates roll up. Rolling down. Remember, you can always do this with your knees bent and holding the backs of your thighs if it's too difficult for you to do with your legs straight out. So inhale to the ceiling, exhale chin to the chest, scoot to roll forward. And then you're looking at your navel as you roll down. And inhale to the ceiling, exhale, press down, scoop your belly, and rolling down. Inhale to the ceiling, exhale, chin to the chest, rolling up. Scoop your belly to start to roll up and over. Rolling down, and then one more inhale, exhale, stretching over the legs, and then you're going to sit all the way up. So if you're tight in your hamstrings, you will get yourself a pillow, or you can get yourself a pillow or a block to sit on, and that will feel much better. And we're just going to start to do a little bit more of our arm work. So you're just going to think again, inhale, you're going to open your arms, and then exhale to bring them out. Now, as you do this work, we're trying really hard to keep our feet and legs together, and we're trying to keep our chest still, the crown of our head lengthening towards the sky, and not moving our trunk all over. So just really make this about the arms. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're going to bend our elbows and stretch up towards the sky. So inhale down, exhale to press up. Allow your head to stay back between the shoulders. Allow your fingers to reach up to the sky. And allow your shoulders as you go up to just press down your back, right? So you want to think your shoulders just pressing down your back. And 3 more down and up, and 2, and 1. Now you're going to take your elbows here. On your exhale, you're just going to pull your elbows back. Pull your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale, squeezing back. So here we're just trying to strengthen our rhomboids and the muscles that pull the shoulder blades together. If you've been sitting a lot, rounded forward during quarantine, those muscles start to get really tight. So we want to feel like we're opening up our chest. This allows us to breathe better. And you may feel this in the front of your shoulder. And 3 more. Exhale, press back. And 2, and 1. Now we're going to come here and we're just going to punch right and punch left. So again, if you have some weights and you want to add weight to this, you can do that. But otherwise, you're making a nice strong fist. You want to punch across your chest, and you still want to think about your shoulders pressing down your back as you do this. Engaging all of your muscles. So really make a strong fist. You feel your wrists, you'll feel your forearms, and feel like your shoulders are not pulling out of the back. My torso and trunk are still staying still. We're punching right and left for 3 more. 2, good, and then 1. Body's movement and rowing. If you've ever done the reformer, this is an exercise on the reformer. So you're going to scoop your belly. You start to roll back halfway like we did earlier in the class. You're going to reach your arms out to the sides. Press down into the arms, lift them up towards the sky, and then right here you want to bring your thumbs together as closely as you can as you fold your forehead to your knees. Then you'll stretch your arms out towards the sides of the room. And then you're going to articulate sitting up again. So here you bring your fists at your breastbone. As you do a roll back, you look towards your navel. Then we stretch the arms out to the sides. Press into your hands and bring your hands back as you bring your trunk and chest over your knees. We stay here. We try to bring our thumbs together, even touching our hands and then stretching them up higher to the ceiling as we fold forward more. Then you stretch your arms out over the legs, and then you articulate back up. So you scoop your belly, rolling back. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Press into your hands as you fold over your knees. Bring your thumbs together. Stretch your arms up higher as you fold deeper over your knees. Stretch your arms out to the sides, and then sit up. So we scoop, we stretch the arms, press and fold forward. Connect the thumbs, stretching up higher, reach the arms out to the sides, and then you articulate it up. Last 2, you scoop, you roll back, feel your lower belly. Stretch your arms out to the sides, press back as you fold your chest forward, thumbs together, reach the arms up overhead, arms come over the legs, and then I come all the way up, fists together, scoop to roll back, stretch the arms out, press into the hands as you fold forward, thumbs together, forehead down, thumbs up, and then I stretch all the way around and I come all the way up. Now we're going to do the same ending but a different beginning. We'll stretch the arms up. You'll lift your chin and your chest. Inhale, you're hinging back, and then exhale, we're going to stretch all the way forward. Swoop our arms back, touch our thumbs, fold forward, and then stretch all the way around and reach back up. So inhale, hinge back, look up, feel belly, then reach forward, stretch the arms back, thumbs touch, forehead touches the knee, and I stretch over further. Stretch the arms out, hands go over the legs, and then I'm going to take the trunk, the arms, the head, everything back up to start, and then I hinge back. And then I hinge forward as I press my hands back behind me. Fold deeper as I stretch my thumbs up to the sky. Stretch around. Head, trunk, arms come up. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale, stretch forward. Swoop the arms behind you. Thumbs together, reach up, fold forward. Stretch the arms out to the side. Head, arms, trunk come up. Last one, inhale, I hinge back. Exhale, I hinge forward. I sweep my hands back. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Stretch the arms over, and then we'll come all the way up. Bend our elbows. You'll lift your chin and your chest. And here, just trying to get the back of our shoulders, so right here. It's a very small movement. You just stretch your elbows away from your ears, and then on your exhale, you're just pressing your elbows back. So as you do this, most people will move their shoulder blades. Try not to move your shoulder blades and just move your elbows. And you will start again to feel the rear deltoid, which is the back of your shoulder. You'll feel that little muscle that we never use. This is a great, again, exercise for strengthening our shoulders, getting them to open, especially if we've been rounded over computers, phones, TVs. 3 more, and 2, and 1. Good, reach your arms up, stretch over your legs, point your feet, and we'll roll all the way up. Now we're just gonna flip onto our right side, and then we're gonna bring our right arm all the way down, keeping our left hand at our chest. Here we're gonna try to go into some triceps. So your left fingertip should be pointing up towards your shoulder. You're gonna press down into your arm, and then you're gonna bend, keeping your elbow really tight in. So again, the triceps are just the back of the arm, and you wanna just think of squeezing your inner thighs together and really using your back of your arm to press you up off of the floor. This exercise becomes really important. Besides, obviously, we want our back of our arms to look good. As we get older, if God forbid we fell or something, you need to be able to have the strength to get yourself up, and this helps. And then 1 more. Good, and then you'll come all the way down, and then we're just gonna flip onto our knees, pointing our feet, hinging our hips forward, and we're just gonna go into 10 push-ups. So we're gonna bend the elbows and then press up. Keep your chin and your chest up as you do this, and just think of, as you get at the top, really pushing your hands down and pressing, feeling your chest muscles, pressing away, bending and pressing. 2 more, pressing, and then 1 more. Good. You'll come up. We'll come onto our left side. We're gonna lie all the way down on our left side. This left arm can just be down by my leg. My right hand is by my chest, and then I'm gonna press up and then lower down. Again, we're working the back of the right arm, squeezing our feet and our legs together, and you're pushing your heel of your hand into the floor as you come up. I think this is pretty challenging without a weight, because you're really going against gravity and you're using your own body weight, which is always really challenging. And 3 more, up, pressing into the floor, and 2, great, and then 1. Good, we'll stretch our arms up take the right hand down and we'll stretch over to the side. Inhale and exhale. Reach the arms up. This is a little harder this side, and we're trying to move through our waist. Head is back, chest is up, and stretching out our side. And again, we'll go over to the right, and then we'll stretch up and go to the other side. Moving out your rib cage. And one more breath. Good. Come up. We'll swing our legs the other way. Sitting up nice and tall to inhale. We're going to bring the left arm down and the right arm over. And then we reach up and over. Here it's a little bit more challenging. Really move your rib cage over. And then reach up and over. Head pulls back, chest is up. Nice side bend. Deep breath, inhale. And then exhale to go all the way over. Good. And that was your movement for today. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this workout and this mindfulness training. And I will see you tomorrow.